mentioned that you were dealing with a number of departments. Can you name those departments that did not inform you about the RCMP investigation?
So it's my understanding from reading the article that it was the Canada Border Services Agency that did the referral, and so I would have expected that they would have informed us. Through the course of our audit, we always ask questions linked to actual suspected or alleged fraud, and we would expect that there's an ongoing responsibility for officials to keep us informed of any matters that are relevant to the subject that we are auditing. And so I am disappointed that they did not tell us.
Well, not only are you disappointed, but Canadians are disappointed. Members of Parliament are disappointed. You have been charged with a very serious responsibility, and one would think at the very least the government would exercise some transparency and accountability to notify you about this investigation, and they failed. Failed you, failed Canadians. Moving on. The actual story itself, was that read by you on the 3rd of October when it was released?
I read it at some point. I can't tell you that I actually read it on the 3rd, but I know that I've read it, and I've read several articles since then. Yes.
Before I get into more specific questions, I take it you read it thoroughly. It's a very long article.
I did. I actually reread it last night just in case,
right.
But it is a very lengthy article. Yes.
As an Auditor General for this country, did it raise red flags to you?
Well, it in my mind covers one half of the story, and I think I needed to understand some of the statements in the article. It has caused me, as an auditor, to ask my team to go back and make sure that we've covered off everything we should have. We have the intention of re-interviewing people we interviewed and asking them questions. We have intentions of interviewing new people as a result of the article.
Can you identify who the new people are that you're interviewing?
So I'm still in a conversation with the Canada Border Services Agency about that, and we want to inform them, but we did tell them a few days ago that our intention is to speak directly with certain contractors, and so we asked them to, let them know that we would be doing that.
Okay.
So until we've sort of landed on that, and as I said, we don't typically share the scope of our work and who we talk to during our audit.
And I'm not
we'll
asking
do that.
I understand your preamble, the opening statement, and the restrictions that you have. As far as new people to interview, would that include the two stakeholders from Bottler?
So again, we're going to figure out who we want to talk to. We still have to request certain information. The information I would like to see is the actual allegations that were given to the department, and until I've seen that, I'm not sure if we want to interview anyone from the organization that laid those allegations.
At the core of the allegations, they use the phrase misconduct. But when you go deep dive into the particular story, it goes beyond misconduct. It goes into criminality. And that's why the RCMP is investigating it. There are allegations regarding identity theft, fraudulent, forged resumes, contractual theft, fraudulent billing, price fixing, collusion, all with senior bureaucrats with the Government of Canada and the three contractors in question, GC Strategies, Delian Enterprises, and Coridex. At the heart of the article,
Mr. Brantford, that is your time, but you'll have another opportunity to pick that up again. Thank you. Ms. Khalid, you have the floor for 5 minutes now, please.
At this time, Mr. Chair, I move that the committee do now adjourn.
I have a motion to adjourn the meeting. It's not debatable. I'll ask the clerk for a roll call, please.
6 yeas, 4 nays.
Thank you. I adjourn the meeting.